Ambassador, let me begin with the latest, which is that it was originally supposed to be a flight from Islamabad to New Delhi. Instead, the Saudi Crown Prince deciding to return back to Saudi Arabia before traveling on to the Indian capital. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I would first of all like to thank you for inviting me onto the show. I think it would not be correct really for me to speak about the MBS visit to Pakistan, because that is a context which is defined by the relationship between those two countries. But I think I would like to touch upon what you earlier referred to in the beginning of your remarks, which is you mentioned that MBS visit is taking place in a certain context in the region. And I think it is important that people understand fully well what is the context of those developments. I think if you currently visit India, you read any of the publications that come out from India, you listen to the commentaries that are all over the media from India, you will find that there is a deep sense of grief and absolutely shock and outrage at the recent terrorist incident in Pulwama in Jammu and Kashmir. It has been condemned by most responsible members of the international community. In fact, I have with me here the statement with which Foreign Minister Yves Le Drian released at
the French Foreign Minister.
French Foreign Minister. C'est je condamne avec la plus grande fermeté l'attaque ignoble. He condemns with
absolute firmness
the attacks. Now, the facts of this attack are very well known. But what is, if I could just complete that plot, what is important for us to realize is that this is yet another manifestation of use of terrorism by Pakistan as an instrument of state policy. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, if I elaborate in very simple terms, it means that I create an instrument, I have a belief in that instrument that violence perpetrated by that instrument in another country gives me political gains. Now, this particular incident is a clear manifestation. We think that in today's context, what is happening in India, especially in context of this attack, if you take a coin, I think Pakistan and terrorism are two sides of this A1 coin. There is an organic link between the two. There is a constant glorification of terrorism, which gets done by Pakistan. There are ample history.
That's a serious accusation.
It's actually now a fact, in fact, internationally acknowledged, if I could put it that way.
So what is the concrete evidence we have that in this case, what are you suggesting, that Pakistan ordered the attack? Is that what you're saying?
Well, let me put it this way. What are the facts which are already available in the public domain if you were to look at? There is a video which has already been put out by the perpetrator of the attack, and he openly says in that video that he's from Jaish-e-Mohammed, JEM. Now, we know where the masters of JEM sit. Everybody knows that. We know who are their handlers. We know who are they supported by. I think it is
and just to be clear, who are the masters of JEM?
Well, the headquarters of the Jaish-e-Mohammed is sitting in Pakistan, and it is supported by the Pakistani state government apparatus, by different agencies in the Pakistani state government apparatus. We have no doubt in our mind, and as I said, this has been publicly accepted and announced by the perpetrator of the attack itself, that JEM has claimed responsibility for this. Its supporters are sitting in Pakistan, and I don't think there is any doubt about it that this is a clear act of cross-border terrorism instigated from across the border and supported by Pakistan.
Supported by Pakistan. Kamran.